If you look at the major difference between the S&P 500 and the non-US world, it is overwhelmingly tech and tech-like stocks, which tech basically, to a rounding error, comes from America. Doesn't come from other places. Other countries have a little bit of tech or none. Is tech going to do better in the next 5 years than non-tech? Well, that's a speculation. The real question is the categories that exist in the United States and outside the United States, are the US ones doing better? A lot of people telling you now that tech is ahead of its skis. Is it? Well, I don't want to go there. But if it is, and tech underperforms because of its big weight, you shift it to an S&P 500 benchmark, you're going to get killed. Real simple. If tech does terribly, if tech and tech-like does terribly, in the next 5 years, the S&P 500 is going to lag big time. But when you move away from tech and tech-like, US stocks do not perform very differently in recent years than non-US stocks.
I'm saying if you run into a period where tech lags for a long time, which at some moment in time, and I don't know when exactly, will happen. When that happens, the S&P 500 will lag the non-US one. That's exactly the basic concept behind diversification. The whole concept behind diversification is not to get yourself overweighted into categories that do badly in the future. So yes, it does make sense now, still, to think, and even maybe more so after years of tech and big tech in particular dominating the S&P 500, but actually also, unlike decades ago, it does make sense to think globally because that effectively diversifies you against the risk that for a period ahead, tech doesn't lead.